This video will introduce the basics of face-up first swimming instructions via remote lessons. Our motto is, "We swim for good times." It has the dual meaning of fun times in the pool and eventually fast swimming times on the stopwatch. You always want to finish with the same number of swimmers that you started with. Before starting to teach a child to swim, please take my online course, Water Safety Education for Parents and Caregivers. It's free. Be sure to put layers of protection in place and make a safety plan for each lesson. There is an online course for children too. It's in the form of a poem. All of the face-up first concepts and skills are listed on this quick reference guide. There is a link to a PDF printer-friendly version below. Let's start with why choose face-up first swimming lessons. For years, these have been the reasons that people have chosen my lessons. There is the proven effective face-up first method and ideal coach-to-swimmer ratios. These make the lessons effective. The convenient and no-level scheduling has made my lessons unique. And now it's even more convenient. You can do it yourself from any water. The swim model is one way to measure a child's progress in swimming. Take the time to commit the swim model to memory and keep the 4 components of the swim model in mind during every lesson. Stabilize is the ability to maintain body awareness and control. Wend is the ability to move about with purpose. Idle is the ability to rest, and measure is the ability to judge, calculate, and make decisions. There is a link below to a short video about the swim model. Knowing what to work on first is important when teaching lessons. You'll be starting with head position and then body position. Next, we'll be learning and practicing the big movements of the arms and legs, and the very last things to introduce are the finer movements of the hands and feet. You'll teach swimming full stroke, starting with control of the body parts, then balance, then propulsion, and finally speed. Swimming fast is fun. To conduct your lessons, I'll give you some teaching tips on holds, cues, and manipulations. Holds are the many ways you will hold your student in the water. You will sometimes hold on to only a swimmer's head, or you may hold them by their shoulders or by their arms. You may hold a swimmer above the water, at the surface, or underwater. Manipulations are the ways you will move your student's body parts. You may move a swimmer's arms in a stroking pattern, for example. Swimming coaches use verbal and nonverbal cues to direct a student's behavior. Reminding a student about correct head position, or tapping on the back of the head or on the chest with a finger, or holding your hand above the feet to encourage the correct size kicking motion are all cues. With each lesson, I'll provide instruction on holds, cues, and manipulations that have proven to be effective. I teach 6 strokes, 3 face-up strokes and 3 face-down strokes. I do break the front crawl into 2 stages, so there are actually 7 strokes on the list. I start with the face-up strokes, and you will too. The 3 face-up strokes are the tadpole, the elementary backstroke, and the backstroke. I'll break each stroke down into the head position, the body position, and the arms and legs. You won't move on to the next step until your swimmer is comfortable with the steps before. Check below to view videos of the 3 face-up strokes. There is much more to becoming a confident and skilled swimmer than just the strokes. Swimmers must learn to change direction, stand up, retrieve objects from the bottom, jump in and recover. There is lots to learn. While you progress through the strokes, you will find many opportunities for you to introduce these skills. I will provide you with information on the skills and what to watch for to make the most of these teachable moments. You've got this. You can teach swimming lessons. Swimming lessons are important, and face-up first remote lessons can be effective and fun. Remember, we swim for good times. You can too.